Simon coming at you again. Welcome to Greasy Time, the Next Generation, episode 2. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Appreciate all the kind messages, especially all the kind messages for Kirk. I'm going to see Kirk Fletcher tomorrow. We're going to have a little get-together, a bunch of us friends and acquaintances, mostly dear friends. We're going to have a little get-together tomorrow and see Kirky. So I'll pass on all the love and all the good well wishes. He's getting better, slowly but surely. We're going to actually, there's going to be a GoFundMe page here real soon, because he's going to need a lot of help digging through not being able to work and medical expenses and all that kind of stuff. So there's about to be, we're going to have that soon. So that because everybody keeps asking, how can I help? And we're going to get that so that everybody can just go to one place and help our bro out. So, been a wonderful week. Went up to St. Louis, played a gig with the trio, and we also backed up Maddie Shell, my dear friend Maddie Shell, who I was lucky to get to produce a record on late last year, and played with my buddies Super Fallon last night here. We play the first Tuesday of the month at the Hutton Hotel at this groovy place called the Analog. It's a great room at the Hutton Hotel here in Nashville. And it's myself and Patrick Sweeney and Ted Pecchio from Oliver Wood's band, and Robbie Crowell, who's a monstrously just gifted individual, probably the best musician I've ever met, and one of the greatest dudes. He was an Americana Musician of the Year last year at the conference. He plays everything. And then my buddy, my dear friend Adam Abershoff, we played last night, and we mostly play like Isaac Hayes and a lot of Meters and Professor Longhair, and what else did we play? Joe Tex and Grant Green, and but a lot of New Orleans material. It's a lot of fun. Pat put that band together a couple of years ago, and it's great to go have fun with the fellas. And still going strong on Mondays over at the East Side Bowl when I'm in town. Which that was actually Kirk's. It's Kirk's residency, but we're keeping it going, and it's been really fun. The great Bo Ramsey. Anybody out there who's hip to Bo? He was in town, and he actually came last night too to the Super Fallon show. But it was an honor to hang out with him a little bit. He's a heavy dude. Look into him if you're not hip to him. So anyway, it's been fun. I got this cool guitar that is sort of in line with the Teisco that I used on the last episode. This is actually a guitar built by my buddy Wade Cofer here in Nashville. He's on Instagram, Wade Cofer, at Wade Cofer, I believe. He makes amazing stuff, man. This is actually a regular scale guitar that he's got. It's sort of like a Silvertone Teisco kind of deal, but I've got it tuned like a baritone, and I'm sort of going back and forth if I dig the Teisco more or this. Tell me in the comments. Tell me what you think. This has a lot of, I've got it capoed up. I'm actually playing in D right now. That was kind of like a, Fred McDowell thing that I was doing there in the front. And this is these two pickups together, which is really nasty, you know. Which really reminds me of Fred McDowell, you know, like. There's a bunch of other sounds. I like this sound a lot, which is just the middle pickup. Another setting I like a lot is all three pickups on. It sort of sounds like John Lee Hooker to me. Let me put it in a, where am I? Okay, B. Sounds that sort of honk ducky kind of duck kind of sound. Sort of sounds like John Lee Hooker. But anyway, this is a great guitar. I'm really loving playing it, and this is actually, I think this is the first guitar that Wade ever built. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a deal on him, but I really love this specific. I know he could make another, but I just really love this. This is a very inspiring guitar to play. So I don't know. We'll see. To be continued. But check Wade out. He's made all kinds of funky guitars, and they're very reasonably priced. And he's a really good dude, man. He's a great family guy. He's got a young son and a beautiful, sweet wife. And check him out. Wade's my man. Get a guitar. Some other, I'm playing through my bigger Headstrong today, because my other one actually has gone down. I need to put some new tubes in it, and I love these amps. I love what Wayne does. We've become really good friends, and they're my favorite. The Little King reverbs. I've got a regular Little King reverb, which is like my favorite amp ever, which is the first amp that I got from him, and then the one that I'm playing through today is my brown one, which is technically a Little King Reverb S, I believe. It's got a bigger transform. It's got like a deluxe reverb transformer in it, and it's great. I got a lot of questions about this PV. Well, not a lot. I got a couple of questions, and so this actually. It's really cool. Okay, it's an old Studio Pro, and Patrick Sweeney gave it to me, and it's actually really good. There's a Instagram post I put up a few weeks ago of me playing my ES5, playing like BB King style, and that actually is the amp I'm playing through. Believe it or not, it's really good, and they're cheap. So. What are some other things going on? So, I also got, I haven't used it in this video, but I ended up getting a Prince of Tone, Analog Man Prince of Tone. I really dig that for when I'm playing slide on my Telecaster. I used it the last few gigs, and I'm really, really digging it. But I can get into some effects and stuff like that on the next episode. As far as records and as far as records and books and movies and stuff like that this week, I'm really Robert Nighthawk. I'm just really. I came home last night from the gig and I sat and listened to Robert Nighthawk for a while. Really, anything he ever did is righteous. The live on Maxwell Street record is kind of the one if you've never listened to him. So I mean, a lot of the slide stuff that I do, that I sort of took from Earl Hooker, who's actually right over my shoulder. That's Earl Hooker right there. Is stuff he learned from Robert Nighthawk, and it's all standard tuning stuff, which I'm most of the time standard tuning, and it's that sort of chromatic like. just love it. So what I try and describe to people is it's sort of, Nighthawk was in Chicago first. He was there by like 1945 or something like that. And so a lot of Muddy Waters slide playing, which is very similar to that, you know. It's just a more ragged sort of version, if you will, of Robert Nighthawk. So anyway, check out Robert Nighthawk. The Live on Maxwell Street record in particular is a pretty life-changing record. The other night I played Going Down to Eli's from my buddy Chuck out there. Shout out Chuck. He digged that, I think. And as far as I'm still digging on that Kennedy book, but I'm also rereading Careless Love, which is an Elvis book. It's the second Peter Guralnick book about Elvis Presley, and it's just so well written, and it's just what a life, man. So I'm in the middle of reading those two books, and then as far as movies, I haven't been watching that much stuff. Been watching more baseball. Actually taking the family to a ball game tomorrow night. Looking forward to it. So yeah, so that's what's up. We just today, I think, got posted about like the first batch of fall trio shows that are going on. There's a bunch more coming. Like there's another string of shows in November, like 8 or 10 shows, and then there's like another, I think 5, 6, maybe 7 more shows to the ones that just got posted today that are already on sale. But the first ones that just got announced are Little Rock, Tulsa, Fort Worth, Albuquerque, and Phoenix, my old stomping grounds. Those are all on sale right now. So come hang out with us. It'll be a good time. Looking forward to it. And in the meantime, I'm going out the week after next for a week with Adam Abershoff, just us doing our duo thing that we do occasionally. We're going out with my buddies Devin Allman and Donovan Frankenreiter. They're doing their 50 shows in 50 states in 49 days. They're absolutely out of their mind. We're doing a handful of shows in the middle with them. What can I say? They're nuts, man. I hope it all goes well. I love them all very much. So we'll be doing that in a couple weeks. And anyway, that's what's going on with me this week. Check out Wade Cofer and listen to some Nighthawk. All right. Much love and peace, and keep it greasy. I'll see you soon.